Before the video starts, guys, I want you guys to let you know that I will be sharing you my secret way of how I got better at playing the chords. So if you guys want to get that PDF file, just it's in the link below, just to put in your email, and I'll give you my free access to the PDF of how I got better at playing chords, all right? But anyways, let me get you back to the video. See you there. All right, welcome to the video, guys. We're going to learn bar chords. Let me tell you something. Your hands are gonna be done. They're done. Like the first time I started playing bar chords, boom, boom. My hands, bro, they were gone. They're gone. Like this part right here, bro, right here, you're gonna feel the most pain, cause your muscles are not used to this yet. I'm telling you, this could take up to when I was a kid. It took me about maybe 2 months, maybe, just to get used to this pain, cause I'm not used to this. I'm still not used to it, but I'm still getting used to it. But the more you play, the better, the less pain you'll feel. All right. So we're gonna learn the G bar chord, C bar chord, and the D bar chord. All right. It's pretty simple actually. Well, not really. Okay. Let me try this out though. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do, right, is the G bar chord will sound like this. As you could tell, right, it sounds just like this. That's that G open chord. Now we're playing the G bar chord. All right. The reason why we call it a bar chord, right, is because our finger right here is covering all these strings, right? So first thing we're gonna do, you grab our first finger, cover the whole thing right here. How should I put your thumb though? So like I said in the beginning of the video of the module, right? The posture, you should hold your thumb like this, right? So where your first finger covers, you want to pinch it down, like I said, all right? So just like that, see? You're pinching it down. The pinching method, yeah. So now we got to pinch down. The second thing we're gonna do, grab our middle finger, and put it on the G string right here. This is gonna be our B, right here. Okay. So now we got this. It should sound like that if you're strumming. All right. Your fingers are feeling it. Not yet. Okay. All right. But now you got your middle finger right there. Right. The third step, which is we're gonna put our third finger on the top of the A string right here. This is gonna be our D. It's gonna be our D right here. So what we have so far is this. Cover this up. Middle finger on the G string. Right? Get our third finger. It's free. Get our third finger. Put it right here, above the dot. All right. Now our last pinky is gonna be right underneath our third finger. All right. Hopefully you have that, but I could go over it again. All right. So first finger above it. Make sure you pinch it. All right. Pinch. And you're gonna cover it, the whole fret right there. We're gonna get our middle finger, put it on the G. Boom, right here. See it? All right. And then get your third finger, put it above the dot, right here. Okay. And then you're gonna get your pinky, put it right underneath the third finger. It should sound like this. So let's say it's not sounding like that, okay? If it's not sounding like that, it probably could sound like this. I don't know, it could sound different. But what advice I could give you is probably just to press down a little bit harder, because sometimes for beginners, you're most likely focusing on one finger instead of focusing on all of them, all right? Because if you focus on one finger, then the other fingers could get lighter and not play the tone. So I say try and focus on playing all of them, pressing hard with the pinching method. Oh, another way, if you're still having trouble trying to play the G bar chord, right? I'll say practice one at a time. So we're gonna just, instead of doing the whole thing I just told you, just practice one at a time until you get it right, alright? So we're gonna get your bar finger right here, put it, you practice that till you get it. And then once you got that, you just put your third finger, right? And then once you got that, you just put your third finger right underneath your pinky finger. And right there, you got yourself a G. Just keep practicing that, because I know it's difficult right now, but the more practice you get into it, the better, all right? So now, we're gonna go into the C, all right? The C. The C is actually a lot harder. It is. I don't know, but there's two ways how I like to play the bar chord. It's either I just do this, you know, the method, the secret method I was talking about. It's either play this, or you can do it the other way. Cause that's when I'm feeling lazy, I just do this, you know. But you could also play this. Put your finger right here. It'll sound like this first of all. Just sound like that, all right. So the first thing we want to do, this is gonna be tricky. Yes, it's gonna be really tricky. But so you want to cover the whole fret with your besides the E. You want to cover the whole fret besides the E. Okay. So once you got that, you want to then get your third finger. Get your third finger right on the dot. Okay? And now, last, you want to get your pinky right below your third finger. Right? Right here. So, let's go over together. The whole thing covering it. Besides the E. Alright? And then get your third finger right on the dot. And pinky right underneath the third finger. Alright? And play it. Yeah, it should sound like that. But if you wanted to make it sound like this, hold on. There's another way you could do it to sound like this. Because when I was playing, when I was not young, but not too long ago, right? When I was playing that, it was actually pretty hard just to get that whole string down. Unless you have big fingers or something like that, you could cover the whole string. So I was like, how can I play the whole chord instead of just playing this? You know? So what I did, you want to get your third finger, right? And then get your third finger, put your pinky finger underneath your third finger. So it's gonna look like this, all right? So basically your pinky finger is gonna be right underneath your third finger, all right? So let's go back to that C, right? You get the whole thing right here. You get your third and your fourth right underneath. All right, underneath your pinky, underneath your third finger. So what you want to do, right, to get that nice full effect, you just want to, get your pinky underneath it, right? So since your pinky's already underneath it, all you need to do is get your third finger to lay on the pinky, if that makes sense. Yeah, comment down in the survey above to tell me if that makes sense, so I could get into more detail to help you guys out, right? So basically, you're gonna get your third finger to lay on your pinky, right? See, and hopefully that helped. And then for the last chord, which is the last bar chord, which is D. All right, this is D. You're basically gonna slide twice. You're gonna slide twice. 1, 2. It's gonna be right here. You're gonna cover the whole fret right here. And then you're gonna cover the whole fret. It's basically the same thing what we did up here, but we're just sliding down twice. Alright? And like I said, just put your pinky underneath your third finger and let your third finger press down on your pinky instead of using your pinky to press down for you. You know, because I think that would be a lot harder. But yeah. But there's other ways. If you don't like that method I just gave you, you could just use your own. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. You got the D, you got the C, and you got the G. See? So yeah, I just taught you the G bar chord, C bar chord, and we got the D bar chord, right? Those were difficult. Yeah, that was difficult. But with more practice, you could get this. This could take some time. For your homework, I want you to really focus on getting just the form, because in the very beginning it's going to be confusing on where to put your fingers. All right, so before you play, just try and just practice doing one at a time. Once you get all of that down, then you move on to the next chord. All right, you got that next chord down, and then you try using this, or just use this, the secret method I'm talking about, but yeah, just practice the form that matters most in order to play the chord, because if you don't got the form, the notes will sound wrong. Okay, so but yeah, practice that. You're gonna get through it. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video.